back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing my skincare routine. I'm going to be sharing some of my little skin secrets. I used to have really bad skin. I'll insert a picture of my little before and after of how awful my skin used to be. I've had a lot of, not a lot, but like I've had a couple of chemical peels that really changed the way that my skin is. As you can see, I still have some scarring, but everything on my face right now is completely flat for the most part. I don't have really any active breakouts. So this is kind of where my skin is without makeup. All of this redness that you see right here is just scarring from my previous acne. So my skin is in a really good place right now, and I have a lot of ways that I've changed things to take care of my skin so that it doesn't get back to that place ever. Like I said, I do recommend doing the chemical peels and things like that if your skin is really terrible. I had a lot of like cystic acne, really terrible, just like lifelong acne problems. I do have a whole playlist of like my skin diaries, and I can link that down below for you guys so you can watch and go back and see kind of like what I went through with my skin. I am going to talk about my current skincare routine today. So I'm going to get started with my first step. I'm going to go through my morning and my nighttime routine. In the morning, I always start by cleansing my skin. And I do that with a couple of different products. I don't necessarily just use one religiously. So I have 3 different cleansers that I bounce back and forth between depending on how my skin is that day. So what I mean by that is if my skin is specifically oily, I will go in with this soap right here. This is the Dr. Natural Pure Castile soap with peppermint, made with shea butter. It's a really great soap. I think my husband actually got me onto this one. He found online that like this was the best thing since sliced bread. So he decided to get me this one because I do have really oily skin. Typically, especially in the summer, I get really oily. So if I'm feeling oily, or like I wake up feeling oily, or I just like my makeup just got eaten away throughout the day with my natural oils, then I go in with this soap, and that's on my oily days. If I'm feeling dry, which tends to happen in the winter, I do have days where like the perimeters of my face feel dry, or like around my chin and my mouth gets really dry, then I will go in with this one. Or if I'm just feeling kind of normal that day, I'll do the Hydrating facial cleanser from CeraVe. This one is awesome. You can find it at the drugstore. It's pretty cheap. This one I got on Amazon, so also fairly cheap for this huge bottle. This has lasted me like, I swear, almost 2 years now, and I'm still not through it, and I still have a big jug of it like in my bathroom because I transferred it into like a pump. This one I've been using for a long time. I like the foaming facial cleanser from CeraVe too, but I just kind of stick with the hydrating one for when I'm feeling more dry. And then recently I discovered the Beste No. 9 jelly cleanser from Drunk Elephant. I just have the little small size, but when I'm feeling pretty normal, I use this one. Not necessarily dry, not necessarily oily. Just need like a good facial cleanser to really make my skin feel clean. I'll go in with this one. So at nighttime, to remove my makeup, I always use a makeup remover before I do any cleansing. So I have a couple that I like that I'm using right now. First one, this one is everybody's favorite. It's the Clinique Take the Day Off Balm. I do like the balm form of a makeup remover because I feel that it's less messy in my opinion than like a typical oil makeup remover. The liquid Take the Day Off is just so messy to me. It's oily, it gets all over your hands. This one you can just kind of like scoop out, rub it between your hands, and just massage it into your skin, and it really breaks down all of the makeup. Same goes for this one. This is actually my current favorite. This is the Drunk Elephant Slaii Makeup Melting Butter Cleanser. This one I love. This one I really love. It just makes your skin feel baby soft, buttery, clean. I really like this, and it breaks down all the makeup. This is the one I've been keeping in my shower. I don't necessarily love this one, but I'm trying to just get through it right now. This is the Physicians Formula, the Perfect Matcha 3-in-1 Melting Cleanser. Not the biggest fan of this one. I was trying to find a drugstore option because these two can get a little pricey. Like the Drunk Elephant one's like 38 bucks, and the Clinique one is like 20 something, 20, 30 something. I was trying to find a cheaper option. I just can't find one that I like at the drugstore. I tried this Physicians Formula, it was not for me. So if you have a drugstore cleansing balm option that you like, let me know and I'll check it out. So once I remove my makeup and I cleanse, then I will go in with a toner. I like to do the Thayers Witch Hazel. I use the rose one. This is the only toner that I ever use. I like this one because it's alcohol free, and As most of us know, alcohol tends to age the skin, it tends to dry it out. I try to stay away from products that have alcohol in them just because I don't want to age my skin any more than it naturally already does. You know, if I can prevent it, then I'm going to. I keep it in this little travel size bottle. I have a big bottle in my bathroom, but this just fits in my little drawer. I will just kind of soak my cotton pad pretty well. I don't always necessarily do this in the morning, but I do always at night. And this just kind of helps take off whatever your cleanser and your makeup removing balm did not get off. And I always take everything down my neck too, everything. Then once I do that, I will apply my serums. So my two serums that I absolutely love, they're both from The Ordinary. This one's the Hyaluronic Acid 2% B5, and then this one right here is the Niacinamide 10% Zinc 1%. These together have changed my skin. They're great for if you have oily skin, big pores, texture, things like that, which I have obviously. Acne, scarring. I literally just do like a little drop of each in my hands, rub them together, and then I will just kind of massage it into my skin. When I do my skincare, my skin always gets really red. Don't ask me why, I just have sensitive skin. It's just, it is what it is. Next, I take the NaturSense Aloe Vera Gel. I got this on Amazon as well, and I love it. This is actually my second one. This is just 100% aloe vera. Aloe vera is very hydrating, and it's a healing agent for your skin. So if you are breaking out, if you have any like sunburn or anything like that, like it's really gonna sink in and smooth your skin. So I always add this after my serum or with my serums, just to give like an extra layer of hydration to the skin and an extra layer of healing. So as you can see, my skin gets nice and shiny from it. In the daytime, I will do my moisturizer. So depending on how I'm feeling, lately I've been bouncing back and forth between the Tatcha water cream and the Drunk Elephant Protini Polypeptide cream. I like both of them. The Polypeptide cream is a little bit more moisturizing, so if I'm feeling a little more dry that day, I'll go with that one. Water cream, definitely if I'm feeling more oily. It has like a more whipped texture than the Drunk Elephant one, but I do like both. So for today's purposes, I'm just gonna go in with the Tatcha one because I was feeling pretty oily this morning when I woke up. But I just massage it into the skin. This one is so lightweight. So if you're oily, yes, it's expensive, but it's so worth investing in your skin. This one is a clean beauty product as well, so it's really going to be healthy for your skin. It's not gonna have any crazy ingredients that are gonna harm you. Once that sinks in really nicely, I make sure to just really work it in. Then I can go in with eye cream kind of stuff. So I like to use the Clinique All About Eye Serum. This one is like a little roller ball, and it's really cooling, especially if you wake up with puffy eyes. This is great to just kind of roll under your eyes. It feels nice and cool. It definitely has a cooling effect. So it's gonna wake up your under eyes. And I'll even roll some like right on my brow bone because I get puffiness sometimes right there. So that I use to kind of depuff, and then to brighten, depuffs as well, but to brighten, I will always use the Autocorrect by Sunday Riley. I'm obsessed with this eye cream because it has like this light reflecting property to it. I don't know what kind of sorcery they put in here. Here, I'll do one eye. I put a little dab on the other one, but I'll do one just so you can really see how light reflecting and brightening that is. Like you can tell a difference when you put it on. I love this eye cream for daytime, especially under makeup. I am obsessed with that one. At nighttime, I will usually use the Clinique All About Eyes just because it's a little more hydrating. But for daytime, and especially for under makeup, I love the Autocorrect by Sunday Riley. It's my favorite eye cream. Let's talk about lip stuff. So for my lips, I always use my Jeffree Star lip scrubs. These are made of just sugar. They, oh my God, they smell so good. It's just like a really thick sugar, and they're flavored, so they taste amazing. This one is the Blue Raspberry Sucker. It's my favorite one. Sometimes I'll like keep the spearmint one in my shower because it's like almost like brushing your teeth. But basically you just kind of rub this around on your lips and it gets all the dead skin off. It's kind of amazing. It's just a great exfoliator for your lips. They're edible because it's just sugar, so, and they're delicious. So you can just lick off the extra, or you can take your little cotton pad and get the rest off. But I highly recommend those. There's tons of flavors, so if you can't find one, or if you're not into Blue Raspberry Sucker, there's other flavors too. That's just my personal favorite. Then for my lips, the only other thing that I ever do is the Laniege Special Care Lip Sleeping Mask for all skin. This one smells like, it's like a fruity bubble gum or something. This lip balm is just the most nourishing that I have found, and I will wear this on days when I'm not wearing makeup, or I will wear it to bed. This is the only lip balm I found that will actually still be on my lips when I wake up in the morning. So I have this nice protective layer on my lips all night, and when I wake up, it's still there somehow. Not sure how, but it is. There's a couple other things that I do use, and let me talk about them. I'll just touch on them real quick because these aren't like things that I do every day, but they are things that I use. So this came with my Drunk Elephant Melting Balm. This is the Bamboo Booster Exfoliant. And basically it's just a little like vial of exfoliant. It has like a charcoal exfoliant in there. And charcoal is really great at deep cleaning the skin. So basically you just kind of dump some in your hand. You can actually mix it in with the melting balm if you want to exfoliate that way, but it's just like these little like crystal-y things that you just kind of exfoliate your skin with. My all-time favorite, I'm totally out of it and I'm really upset, I need to buy another one, is the Dr. Brandt Microdermabrasion Age Defying Exfoliator. This one, oh my god, it's got these like thick exfoliants. I like a thick, like really scrubby one, but I will like work this into my skin. I keep it in my shower and it really gets all the dead skin off. It's really important to exfoliate your skin. I try to only do it a couple times a week unless like I really have a lot of dead skin going on, but typically a couple times a week is great. Dermaplaning is also something that I've done a few times now, and I feel like that has done wonders for my skin because it just kind of takes off that extra layer of like any peach fuzz or dead skin that may be sitting on there, and I actually really do like dermaplaning. The last thing that I am gonna recommend to you guys and show you that I use often is this guy right here. This is the Ordinary AHA 30% BHA 2% peeling solution. Basically this guy, it comes in a little dropper as well, just like everything else, and what I do with this is I put like a full squeeze of it into my hands, and I will work it into my skin, and I leave it on there like a mask for like 10 minutes. And basically this is a peeling solution, so it's a chemical exfoliant. So instead of like using scrubbies on your skin, this actually breaks down the dead skin and it will actually peel it off. Once it sits on your skin for like 10 minutes, you just kind of let it do its thing. And then over the next day or two, like all that dead skin's gonna slough off while you're washing your face and stuff. And I really like it. I feel like every time I'm having a weird breakout or anything, I put that mask on and I'm good like a day or two later. So that I'm really obsessed with. These are kind of all of my skincare tips and tricks. So if you guys have any questions for me, feel free to leave them in the comments below. I personally feel really good about my skin. I am in a good place with it. I wasn't for a very long time, almost my entire like a teenage and adult life. I was not in a good place with my skin, and now I really feel like I've found products that work for me and products that make my skin feel good. So if you like skincare, if you have stuff that works for you that you think I would like as well, if you're like an oily combo skin type, let me know what you found that works, because I'm always looking for new things. Not necessarily new things to try all the time, because I like what works. I have a basic system for myself, and there are a few things in here that I will never change, but I do like to incorporate new things into my skincare routine here and there, just based on the needs of my skin. Skin's always changing, so you know, you gotta change it up sometimes. So that's all I have for you guys today. Let me know what you thought. Give it a big thumbs up if you're a skincare junkie too, or if you just kind of came here to learn about skin. Again, feel free to comment below, ask me any questions, or leave me your product recommendations in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Hit that subscribe button down below, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.